Hey, JRT here, and welcome back to another video. This is Hardcore Team Deathmatch on the map Combine. And I was currently working towards my Brecci completion as far as getting gold for shotguns and dark matter all together. In this gameplay, I actually perform very well. I go 54 and 0, and I get a nuclear and a few unstoppables. I am running the Brecci with rapid fire and long barrel, along with a secondary, which is the MR6 pistol. I'm using fast hands, anti-up, dead silence, and awareness as my perks. And I really didn't expect to do that well. Again, this is Combine Team Deathmatch. Spawns are very, very rapid depending on how fast my team moves. And I was a bit campy this game. I camped in a couple corners, waited for people to come by. I sound hoard the crap out of these guys. And I don't know, I didn't think I would do that well. I will say though that Brecci is pretty powerful. I heard the Haymaker is also powerful. I'll figure that one out later. I haven't gotten to it. But I do want to say I did complete my sniper rifles. That was the hardest one, and I was just starting to get used to it too. I was really starting to get good with the quick scopes and everything. So I think all it takes is a little practice, and I think I would have it down in no time. And this and quick scoping in hardcore is very, very difficult. You know, in core you get to be a bullet sponge. Look at that. I didn't think I'd get him. Here's an instant replay. I literally accidentally hit, what is that, the L3, R3 button, whatever the default is for the melee. I literally accidentally hit the button and somehow I don't know, I somehow got him. Anyways, the sniper rifles are so difficult in hardcore, and in core, at least in core, you can be a bullet sponge, and you can get a bullet one shot off, and that's all it really takes. But in hardcore, that's totally different because everything is pretty much one shot. Well, close to one shot. And it's very difficult to get the 5 attachments with no perks on. That was very difficult for me because I run and gun a lot. I don't like sitting in the same spot. And anytime you try to bring up a sniper rifle, it's just so slow on the draw. So I really like to use fast hands, and unfortunately I couldn't use it if I wanted to complete the 50 kills with 5 or 6 attachments, whatever it is, 5 attachments, 6 attachments. But regardless, this is flawless gameplay, and I do like to go ahead and shout out Just Blazin'. Just Blazin', I played a few games with him prior to this, and I figured after this match he wanted to go ahead and get his 75 wins done. So I told him at the end of the game that I would pick him up, and I played a few games with him. He's a pretty cool guy. Loved playing with him, and enjoyed playing against him in this game, of course. His team wasn't exactly the best, but you know, he stuck around. Everybody else still stuck around, so I'm very happy for that, because I'm not a big fan of rage quitters. Never have been, never will be. So yeah, I'm still working on my dark matter. All I have left now is the shotguns, the knife, and the LMGs. LMGs should be a breeze. The shotguns, it may or may not be difficult, since I'll eventually have to use the 50 kills without any attachments and the 50 kills without any perks, essentially. So both those are always a little bit difficult, but the Brecci's pretty good, so I'm not going to count it out too much. I'm being very patient around my corners and everything. I really didn't want to ruin the flawless and the nuclear. I was waiting on the nuclear the entire time. I'm amazed none of my teammates came this way. They would have just messed up the spawns for me. Here, I don't know how I survived. Somehow I did, but I survived nonetheless. That wall saved me from getting flashbanged or concussion. There's my nuclear as well, and I'm unstoppable. So I start my little unstoppable rampage here, and unfortunately the game's almost about to end. I wish it would have lasted a little bit longer, just because I know I could have gotten more unstoppables, but you know what? I was pushing my luck pretty much in the first place, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys finish off the video, and as always, I'll see you next time. I gotta nuclear that game. I gotta admit, I was a little bit of a camper that game. I just wanted to get my shotgun kill, that's all I wanted.
Really, the two people that killed him are those new people that came in. They are?
Yeah, I'll put it.
Alright, just come to my